This is a video that I have been planning on making for a while. It is my coming out video. It is a long story, but first I will start where I feel like I should. Where is my proper sexuality? Um, my proper sexuality, even though I say I'm a lesbian, is panromantic homosexual. Romantically, I could be in love with anyone. It doesn't matter what gender, whether you're gender fluid, you're transgender. If you're a good person, I will love you. But homosexual means I do not see myself being able to have sex with anybody else but a girl, which just, it's just how I am. But I call myself a lesbian because, well, no guy would really want to be with a girl that's not going to have sex with them. At least some point in their lives, or could not see yourself doing anything like physical, like so much as going to hold a hand. And it I don't want to have to explain myself and be told that I'm invalid, which I have many times. Which brings me to my story. Here I am, currently 18 years old, and I guess all of it really started when I was in freshman year, and I finally started to actually date. I started with boys, obviously. Um, my first boyfriend, I didn't even kiss him, lasted 4 days, which is funny because I liked this guy for like a year and a half now, and it just didn't work out. And yeah, at then I didn't know that I liked girls at all, really. But then my second boyfriend, month and a half, he was actually my first kiss. No big deal. Simple, just quick peck on the lips. No big deal. We broke up soon after that. Didn't work out. No feelings there. So, and freshman year. So throughout my entire freshman year, I had these two boyfriends. No big deal. They didn't really cause any impact. Really, I bring up freshman year because that was the year that there were constant rumors going around the school. Rumors that one rumor was I was lesbian completely, which is funny because I always considered myself completely straight back then. And it didn't help that I was on the football team, wrestling team, and so many people came up to me and be like, "Are you lesbian?" And I'm just like, "No, I'm straight." And then there were rumors going around that I screwed half of the wrestling team. Funny though, because if I'm a lesbian, how did I screw a bunch of boys? So, freshman year, no big deal. Sophomore year came around, and I got my third boyfriend, who was actually, yeah, third boyfriend, fun. And this was the year that it came to me that maybe I like girls. How I figured out was just I thought about it and I was really realizing that maybe I do like girls. Can't explain it. I think it was just I see all my friends with these boys having great relationships, being happy, and I just thought I thought of myself like that, but I could see myself being with a girl and being happy and just loving her and everything. So that's so. And then I met my third boyfriend, my ex, who now currently my ex, and I was happy. I mean, I met him at a church thing because a lot of my friends were into church, were churchgoers, and I was like, okay, I'll go with you to support you and everything. Slowly, um, we dated for like a year, 10 months, pretty long time, from going from a month and a half to a year and 10 months. So, and the longer I was with him, and the more I thought about my sexuality, the more I realized that I liked girls. And that actually scared the living shit out of me. Because I grew up in a family where we were really Christian based, so I was thought that homosexuality was wrong and that it was between a man and a woman. And I hated myself for what I was. I always told myself that I was bad, but if there is a God, then I'm definitely going to hell at the time. And now I look back on it, I'm just like, man, I guess I've changed. So my sophomore year goes through, and I'm going through my entire my teenage crisis of whether or not I like girls, and I just thought that I was complete scum on earth. It was near the end of my sophomore year that I started to come out to my friends. I told my friends there's a possibility that I like girls. And throughout my sophomore year, I'm dating my boyfriend at the time, no big deal. And I was happy because when I finally said I like girls, and my friends told me it's okay, Alyssa. We've known for a long time, and we've just been waiting for you to realize it. And I felt so relieved that I had friends that supported me through everything. Even my friends that went to church, as I said before, I had church-going friends, they said, Alyssa, it's okay, we still love you, you're still Alyssa to us. And then summer came. This was big summer for me, between my sophomore and my junior year. I was still dating my boyfriend, so before all that, I told my boyfriend I'm bisexual. And this comes with realizing that I'm not just bisexual. I told him I'm bisexual, I like girls, and he said, okay. He didn't mind. He was okay with it. And it was so weird because I always figured that he would be so mad and I don't know why I thought this. And to this day I'm just wondering why did I think people were gonna hate me? And if they did hate me, then who cares? It's none of their business. And so I had my friends support. I was so happy that I did. Then my family came along. And what I did is I told my dad beforehand. I told my dad, I'm bisexual. I don't think he completely believed me until I decided to do what I did. August 15th, in between my sophomore and my junior year, I posted on Instagram that I was bisexual. It was this confession thing through August photo challenge, and the 15th day was a confession. And I was like, my confession is that I'm bisexual. And then I posted on Facebook as well. I got some slightly negative comments from some parts of my family, but my dad and my mom and my brother and my sister were supportive. They told me that it was okay, and I will never be able to explain the happiness that I felt. And I look back on it and I think I was really, as terrified as I was fortunate, unlike some people that I know or I've heard of. And so throughout my junior year, I was still with my boyfriend at the time. No big deal. We were happy, no girls. In between my junior and my senior year, though, I broke up with my boyfriend. It's like I don't feel it anymore because I was not in love with him like once I thought. And this is when the time that I started to realize that between my junior and my senior year that I realized that maybe I'm just lesbian. And so what I did is I did some research. I asked questions from some friends. I researched and I realized that what I really am was panromantic homosexual. As I said before, what I've already explained to you is. So that is basically how I realized that this is what what my actual sexuality is. I've been meaning to make this video for a while, but I've put it off because I'm scared. Even talking about it still now makes me really emotional because I really did hate myself back then. I did not like where I was. I did not like what my mindset was. I did not like the fact is that I was into girls. And now I'm not even ashamed of it anymore. Because if I'm happy. and after I broke up with my boyfriend, few weeks later, I started dating my girlfriend. My beautiful, amazing girlfriend. If you know me, you've probably heard of me talk about her like 100 times a day. The thing is, she lives in Michigan, so, but I'm happy with her. And now here I am, 18 years old, and we've been dating for like almost a year and a half now, and I'm still about as in love with her as the day I first from when we first started. I'm making this video to share my story, but also to encourage everybody not to hide themselves. Don't hate themselves. Because who you are is valid. You are whatever you are, who you are, and be proud of that fact. Don't do what I did and try and do everything in your power to say that you're not who you are. I did everything in my power to say I was straight. I did everything I could to prove to myself, not everybody else, that I was not into girls. And that's not right. Don't do that. Be who you are. Because in the end there will be people who support you. You might seem hard at first. You might not have the circumstances that I did. But there are people who support you. And if you can't find them, know this, I support you. I know it might not mean much, but for me, I think it means a lot, actually, knowing that even if I don't have people here who support me, I have other people everywhere that do. And that gives me a little hope that I will meet people, that I will always have people around me that do support me. So, whoever you are, if you are watching this, know I support you and that I love you. And you are valid to me. You are on this world for a reason, and I hope you find that reason. I'm gonna cry. So, yeah, you're valid to me, and this is my coming out story. If you have any questions, I guess not. I don't know. Bye, guys.